So finally, Eswatini Kingdom has received an extradition process from the South African NPA. We just hope that the attorneys of the two accused brothers that were arrested in Eswatini will not delay this process with coming up with, certain things that they feel that needs to be corrected or need to be changed with regards to this process. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zimasa for all those who do not know me. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us on yet another video. And if it is your first time here, you're very much welcomed. Please do collude your back and feel at home. Now, if you have not subscribed, I do kindly ask that you click the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. I do emphasize liking because by doing so, you do help this video to actually reach more people as the algorithm will actually favor me to a certain extent. Thank you so much to everyone who has been watching the ads as they do help this channel to grow financially. In this video, I want us to talk about the confessions that were made by the accused in the AKA and Tibz Murder case. Now, the reason why I want us to look into this, it is because a confession in South African law, it is an important type of evidence and it is regarded as proof that the person has committed the crime. However, if this confession has not been made voluntarily, unfortunately, it will be inadmissible. And we have seen this in the Senzo Meyiwa case when Tanzi and the other accused they alleged that they were forced to make a confession. Unfortunately for them, the court found that evidence admissible. Now, when someone makes a confession, that makes the job of the police and the court much easier, as they don't have to do a lot of investigations with regards to whether that person actually committed that alleged crime or not. Now, however, in terms of Section 217 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977, a confession will only be accepted into evidence if it was given freely and voluntarily while the defendant or person making the confession was in his or her sober senses and sound mind without any undue influence. Now, the person making the confession must not be assaulted or threatened or even made to believe that there is strong evidence against him or her. Now, in the Jocelyn case, we did hear that the alleged Sangoma has been released. The charges against her were dropped because there's not much evidence against her. Now, this lady says that she was forced by the police to actually make a confession. Now, they did beat her up, they did all the awful things because they just wanted a confession from her. But because she was never involved from the beginning with regards to the Jocelyn case, she had nothing to confess. So she said, I was actually willing to die for the truth because there's no way that I will make a confession on something that I never did. Now, if the confession was not done freely and voluntarily without any undue influence, then the confession will be inadmissible. However, as we might have seen, or as we might know, that a criminal will do anything to make sure that they escape whatever criminal offense that they are actually charged with. Now, we have seen that criminals do come to court and say, I was actually forced to make a confession. And it's something that has been happening. Now, the question is it the same case with the accused in the sense in the AKA and Tibz Murder case? Are they actually trying to escape? Trying to make because apparently, in fact, according to them, they do say that the SAPS has got no evidence against them. Now, the question is, are they trying to run away from whatever that they committed? I don't know whether runaway is a good term to use. Now, they say that they were actually forced to make those confessions. I wonder if that is the truth or not. But anyway, the court now will have to do a trial within a trial. Now, they're actually trying to check if a confession was given voluntarily or not. Now, the contents of the confession will not be investigated during the trial, within a trial. However, in some circumstances, these contents may be examined. So the accused person or the assaulted person also needs to prove that they were indeed assaulted or forced to make this confession. Now, the accused in the AKA and Tibz Murder case, they do seem to be people who actually who have been dealing with the law for quite some time now. So the question is, do they really know how to manipulate the South African system, you know, when they are raising all these issues of them being assaulted, or they just they're actually telling the truth that they were indeed assaulted? Now, that is the question that we left with. I just want to read how one of these accused was actually arrested, and this is applicant number 1 by the name of Indokuhle Mkhwanazi. Now, he does say that on the 12th of December 2023, he was followed by a car at close range, and the people in the car alleged they were police and asked him to step out of his car, which he did. They told him that they were arresting him in connection to the death of William Kunene. Now, they traveled with him from Mtubatuba to Durban. When they arrived at the place he believes it is Isipingo at about 7 p.m., they assaulted him and started tubing him. They were demanding him to make a confession to the AKA and Tibz Murder case instead of the Kunene. Now, if the court, or if applicant number 1 can actually prove that he was indeed assaulted, then that confession will be inadmissible. Now, tell me what you think with regards to this. Do you really think that the accused in the AKA and Tibz case, they're actually just trying to manipulate the system, or they were indeed forced to make these confessions? But thank you so much for watching until the end. I will see you on my next video.